What's going on, guys? It's Kyle with THEHOWTOGUY123 here, and today I'm going to be doing a quick setup tour. I know it's been like a month or so since I made a video, but you know, I want to get back on the video grind, and I thought I would start out with this. So I'm going to try to make this quick, because the last time I recorded this it was over 20 minutes. So anyways, let's get right into this. This is my computer setup. Here, there's my custom built computer. Specs are, what are the specs? There's an i7 4790K, GTX 970. EVGA, wait, what is it? Yeah, it's an EVGA GTX 970 superclocked, 16 gigabytes of RAM, DDR3, ASUS MAXIMUS 5 motherboard, have a 240 gigabyte SSD, a 1 terabyte hard drive, and I just put in an old laptop hard drive in there that's like 200 gigs. I'll show you guys the inside of that in a second, and I'll list the specs on like the screen here. Over here is my two monitors, dual monitor setup. This is a Samsung, let's see if I can get that focused, but it's an S22D390, and this is a Dell ST22. They're both 1080p, and they're both 21.5 inches. This is my keyboard. It's a Thermaltake Maximus. No, it's not Thermaltake Maximus. It's a Thermaltake Challenger Prime, and I also got a mouse with it. It was like a Thermaltake Talon Blue, but that broke. But this is still good. They're both budget keyboards. It's not mechanical or anything, which I would like. I really like how it has like these extra keys here, and you got the programmable ones, and it goes a couple different colors. It goes blue, purple, and red, but red goes with my setup there. And the inside lights up red and everything. I'll show you guys the inside in a sec. This is the mouse. It was $5 from. This was 25 bucks. Oh yeah, by the way, I built the PC quite a while ago, so it's a little bit outdated, and I might upgrade in maybe next year or so. But right now, it's alright. So anyways, this is the mouse. I got it from China. It was $5, and it's actually to replace the other mouse that broke, and it actually works pretty good. I really like it for $5. And we've got the extra keys here, programmable, change the DPI. I believe it goes up to 3200 DPI. And you got the braided cable here. Over here we have a switch. I'm just using this temporarily for Ethernet. I have an Ethernet hookup under the desk here, and I'm just using this temporarily so I can have both I only have one switch there, or like one port, so I just have this switch here. I found it in my basement to hook up my Xbox One and my computer to Ethernet at the same time, because I've been having some connection issues with my Xbox One pretty recently on Wi-Fi. Well, ever since I got it, I've had some connection issues, so I just have a better connection. I just decided to hook it up to Ethernet. Got a landline there, notepad for notes and stuff. Oh, here's my microphone. It's the Blue Snowball Ice. I've had it for many years now. It's alright. I like it. I would recommend it. It sounds pretty good, especially once I edit it in Audacity. Over here, like I said, my Xbox One. This is my HD PVR2, POG HD PVR2. I got this a while ago to record gameplay. It works. I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. There's probably better options out there. It only records up to 1080-30, not 1080-60, which is kind of disappointing. Here we have a 500 gigabyte external hard drive, which I used for my computer. USB 3, and back here it's a big mess. I have a USB 3.0 hub, and there's a bunch of cables. I need to clean this up. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is my webcam. It's a Microsoft LifeCam 3000. I've also had this for quite a few years, and it gets the job done in 720p, and yeah, I like it. Over here, my controllers. You guys probably recognize this PS3 controller. This is my external mouse for my laptop, which I'll show you guys in a sec. I forgot to set that up. Xbox controller, light. So over here, I should probably clean this up beforehand. This is just my shelf. I keep a bunch of stuff here, like pencils, Rubik's Cube, which I can't solve. I want to figure out how to solve that. Got some old iPods, a bunch of school crap. This is my old camera, which I like it a lot. It's a Sony, what's this? DCR SX45. I really like it. The only downside is it records only 480p. And that's, even when I got it, I thought it recorded 720p. I didn't actually check when I bought it, and it records 480p, but it's pretty good. Right now, by the way, I'm recording with my OnePlus 5. I believe I'm recording in 4K right now. And this is pretty much my main camera right now. Just 1+5, it gets the job done. It's got a drawing of me, just a bunch of other stuff here. And up there, got a bunch of other collectibles, Raptor stuff. I used to be a big Raptor fan when I was a kid, but not so much anymore. Over here's just my, what do you call this thing? Bulletin board. If you guys are wondering what this is, I sewed this all together in my class, family studies class I just got thrown into. Got my landline over there, there's a bunch of pictures. Halo 4 poster, which, you know, we all know Halo 4 was the best Halo game. G Fuel stuff, just a bunch of old Steam cards and stuff. Oh yeah, over here's my, forgot to show you guys my headset. They're COSAIR Raptors, I forget the actual model number, I'll write it on the screen. Alright, I think they sound good, but the only thing I don't like about these is the microphone's really not the greatest. But overall, I really like these. They were like 50 bucks, and they're pretty good. I think that's everything. I'm trying to go really quickly here. I guess I'll show you guys my laptop. Over here I just have a bunch of USB sticks. Down here, oops, I just put my finger in front of the lens. I'm holding my phone weird so I don't cover the microphone. Just keep a bunch of cables over here, a bunch of, this is where I keep I have so many cables. This is where I keep my most used ones. Just got a bunch of papers there. Over here, this was one of my first laptops. Created some of my first videos on here, and it wasn't very good for the time. It was a netbook. Over here, just having our external hard drive, SD card, reader, VR headset, which when I got this, my old phone didn't have a gyroscope in it, so I couldn't use it. But now my OnePlus 5 is a little too big to fit in here, so I haven't really used it too much. Got some RAM that came out of that laptop. I upgraded this to 2 gigs, but still the processor is too weak anyway to do anything. So yeah, this laptop's pretty much unusable. Just got a bunch of other stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I made this table in construction class before. Yeah. Over here, yeah, I made this box. I made pretty much all this. My cousin got me this from China last year. Stamp, and it has my name on it and a bunch of Chinese stuff. It's really cool. Down here is it's a diamond sword. I actually won this from the arcade last week. I don't know, I had so many points and I just got this, and yeah, lights up, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Yeah, it's got a bunch of other stuff here. You guys probably don't really care about all this. Yeah, there's my tripod. It's kind of broken, but it works. My printer. My drone, it was like a $40 drone, and it's pretty good. It's a, what do you call that? Sharper Image DX. So my recording just stopped. It just stopped recording for some reason. Usually it stops recording after 10 minutes, but it was only like 7 minutes. Yeah, this is a Sharper Image DX3. It's alright. It's a $40 drone. The reason I don't really fly it too much is because one of the first times I flew it, I got stuck on a roof, and now I'm too scared to fly it. It's really difficult to fly. It has a camera on it. It's not the greatest camera, but for an entry level, for a budget drone, it's pretty good. Printer. Here's the inside of my computer. So down here we have the COSAIR RM 750 watt power supply. Over here, of course, we have the motherboard, which is, like I said before, is the ASUS MAXIMUS Hero 7. As you can see, there's the Republic of Gamers logo there. Here we have the EVGA and NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970 superclocked. Hope you guys can see that there. The lighting's not the greatest. Over here's my crappy cable management. Over here we have the RAM, 2 8GB sticks of DDR3 RAM. I believe they are Ripjaw 5 at 1600 megahertz. As you can see here, I'm using these 2 DIMM slots. That's because these 2 DIMM slots over here, only 2 of the 4 DIMM slots work. And it's been like that for a little while now, and I've tried my best to fix them, and I can't. It happened when this cooler here, I replaced the cooler here, and then after I replaced it, the 2 DIMM slots just stopped working. So after the cooler went, I just couldn't get them to work, and it's been like that for like a year and a half now. But just using these 2 DIMM slots alone works. If you put like RAM in these 2 DIMM slots here, one of the 2, it just won't work. It just won't boot into Windows. So for now, I just have to use these 2. So if I ever want to upgrade my RAM, which I do pretty soon, I'm gonna have to get a new motherboard. So I'll probably replace the motherboard pretty soon. and probably get some more RAM along with that. Over here is the cooler and the processor. So the cooler is a Corsair H665, I believe. Put it on the screen. And under that is the i7. Oh yeah, this is water cooled, by the way. So it's the Corsair H65 water cooler. And under that is the Intel i7 4790K at 4 GHz, 4 cores, 8 threads. Here's my optical drive. I know that that's what you guys are here to see. And here is my, well, over here, I'm not sure you guys can see that, is my SSD. And here's the 1TB hard drive, Western Digital Black. And this is a Crucial MX150, I believe. I'm not too sure on that. And here's a laptop hard drive I put in there last week, which I believe is 160 gigabytes. And it's just on this bracket here, which allows this 2.5-inch hard drive to fit in a 3-inch slot. Yeah. And then over here is just the front view of the case. One thing I forgot to mention is the case. It's a, if you guys are interested, it's a Corsair CARBIDE 200R. And I really like the case. It's a little bit, you know, plain looking, but I think that's fine. The one thing I don't like about it is, here's the side panel here. There's not, you don't really have much of a window here. It wasn't very expensive. It was like 60 bucks, but you don't really get much of a window here. That's because, you know, it's not the most expensive case, but I think it's fine. So over here is my laptop. It's an Acer Swift 3 right there. You can see some of its core features. The specs are, it has an i5-7200U clocked at, focus, maybe? There we go. 2.5, well, yeah, it's 2.5 gigahertz. Has 8 gigabytes of DDR4, I almost said GDDR4. And has the screen is 1080p at 14 inches. That's pretty much its key features. Has some cool features like has a fingerprint sensor. That's what that is. And it also has a pretty good battery. There it says 10 hours. It's not quite 10 hours. I think it's maybe half that, 5. But in a laptop, it's pretty good. I got it for school, so I could carry. I used to have a really thick Toshiba laptop. And I got this. It's nice and thin, and very light to carry around. It has a wider range of ports. It even has a USB 3 port, which is very nice. And one final thing here is, where is it? It's in here somewhere. Oh yes, right here. This is my SJCam 5000. If you guys don't know what an SJCam is, it's like a GoPro. But I believe SJCam is probably one of their biggest competitors. Nice thing about this, I got this a couple years ago. This one is the SJCam 5000 Wi-Fi, and they're quite a bit cheaper. I think I got this for $150. Nice thing about these at the SJCam is it comes with pretty much all these mounts. I bought a couple of these extra, but it came with pretty much most of these. The only thing I really bought was a head strap here, and I think I bought an extra battery. Otherwise, it's pretty good. It records. The thing is, I got this a couple years ago, so it's not their best model. It records. This one at least records 1080p 30, but the new ones record 4K. The only thing I don't like about this, but it's fixed on the newer models, is you can't plug in an external microphone to it. So this one you can't, but the newer ones you definitely can. And it's pretty good. I would totally recommend SJCam. If you're looking to get a GoPro and you don't want to spend the money on it, I would totally look at SJCam. Alright, so that's pretty much my entire setup. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I really sped run through this because I wanted to keep this really quick and short. I want to thank you guys for 755 subscribers. That's going up really quick, and all the support on the PS3 video. We're at 85k now, and it just surpassed as being one of my most popular videos, my most viewed videos on this channel. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. By the way, I want to go to 1,000 very soon. I'm going to keep uploading lots of videos in the next couple weeks. I have a whole bunch planned, and I'll start making them. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And I'll see you guys. Yeah, that was a horrible thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video.